Another thing that we do wrong in our country is we tend to just mouth whatever we hear from the news and friends or whatever is going out there without really critically thinking about it and editing it. For example, United States bishops right now are in an intense meeting about the Eucharist. And many people are spinning that to be, oh, that's just a conservative conspiracy against Joe Biden. And how dare the church excommunicate Joe Biden? How dare they deny him the Eucharist? Isn't the Eucharist for our salvation? How could they do that to him? Let's get something straight. That meeting with the bishops is not about Joe Biden. It's about an urgent need to articulate and restore the real meaning and vision of the Eucharist. 70% of Catholics don't believe in the real presence. That's a major problem. And just as we heard about that, came the pandemic and the lockdown policies. Many were very controversial regarding how we treated the Eucharist. So there's a need to discuss the Eucharist, what it means, how to restore our true vision of it. Let's get something else straight. This Eucharist, it's not a magic potion. It's not a little magic pill that everybody gets, and if I get that, then I'll go to heaven. How dare we deny anybody like Joe Biden the Eucharist? This is about the real presence of Christ. What happens here in this chalice, the real presence, the body and blood of Jesus Christ. It is about a whole way of thinking, a whole way of living, an entire worldview. And no one is entitled to it. That's right, no one is entitled to it. You have to believe and live everything that this means. It's not just about getting Jesus like it's some kind of pill. This is not a vending machine. You don't put your money in, pull the lever, and you get something like a piece of candy, and you're entitled to it because you put your money in. This is about the presence, the real presence of God, and everything that God taught us and called us to live. And you have to live according to that, believe in it, embrace it in order to partake of this. Think about this. If you belong to an organization and you did something that was not congruent with that organization, against it, or you didn't believe in it, why should you be entitled to any kind of privileges? You should even be there. What if you're on a sports team, but you're helping out the opposing team? Should you be entitled to play on that team or to be a star in that team? No, you have to embrace and live what that organization is about or what that team is about, to be part of the team. Same thing with the Eucharist. You have to be part of the team of this Jesus Christ, of this real presence of living according to Christ. St. Paul even says that if you approach this Eucharist unworthily, in other words, if you don't believe in it, you're not living the life that is taught here, then you will get sick. That's right. Jesus Christ said, "He who does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me." We are not an inclusive religion. Yes, Jesus wants all to be saved, so do I. But we're exclusive in the fact that you have to make the grade. You have to pick up this cross, die to self. Jesus even said, "He who loves father, mother, wife, daughter, sister, brother more than me is not worthy of me." It's a very, very exclusive faith. One that you have to die to self and live for Christ. That's how we're entitled to the Eucharist. And even then we're not. That's why before we receive the Eucharist at the liturgy, we beg forgiveness. We come to this Eucharist like a beggar, not someone who's arrogant and entitled. The Eucharist is about the real presence of Jesus Christ, about life and a worldview. And this is what the American bishops are trying to restore. It has nothing to do with going after Joe Biden. Get that straight.